Beetlejuice, or Beetlejuice 2. Welcome to IJustWatched. I'm Joseph. We're about to discuss, if you haven't seen it, spoiler warning, but it's been out for a little bit. However, I do love the first one. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's not my absolute favorite, but it has some great moments in it that I can't do anything but love. From the dining scene with the music to even that simple ending where she's like floating and hitting it with the football team on the stairs. Like that. Alright? I was definitely upset that they didn't bring back Adam and Barbara, if I remember correctly. Yes, Adam and Barbara. I wanted those characters back, but then I was like, you know what? They can write it out. Maybe they hit a goal or achieved something or found that part in raising or helping raise Lydia that let them go into the next level, go beyond be at rest, right? And it was explained away at, they found the loophole. They're not here no more. I was like, you could have gave them a better ending in the simple sense of saying they were able to, find peace when they decided or were able to become, surrogate parents for Lydia. And I didn't like how Lydia regressed into this version of herself where, like, seeing all these ghosts is a thing that she has a capability of. But the part that I didn't like was the fact that she was, like, traumatized by it. Where at the end of it, they were helping her get good grades. So, like, it felt... I get there's going to be some not so friendly. Obviously, Beetlejuice, that demon. Why was it so, like, such a regression into that, And there's also like 3 or 4 storylines in this movie that was a lot for one. But the main one they should have focused on was we didn't know he was dead. He was obviously dead. Jenna, come on, baby girl. Their daughter, played by Jenna Ortega. I get it. They has this thing for the dude, but it was like a little twist. But it was obvious to me. He was obviously dead. There was just too many signs. However, that storyline where he tricks her so he can swap her life for his so he can come back and be the psycho murderer that he wants to be, and Lydia making a deal with Beetlejuice to save her was the only storyline to me that mattered. I disliked the art that they did. It's very Tim Burton, but the way they killed Charles, the dad, or grandfather, depending on the character, didn't work for me, and you just see his body walking around without a head. I get the joke, but it was meh. I don't know, it's just I think they just overdid it. And I had the benefit of the doubt because there was interviews where, like, you know what, a lot of the time the mistakes are we just overdo it, we overutilize, we overpush. I was like, cool, they're saying that. Hopefully they don't deliver that. And they delivered that. Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice was okay. Like, it wasn't nowhere near as good as the original. And then on top of that, where I thought the storyline was, I think was her name Dolores, like she's a soul sucker after Beetlejuice, made no sense. Had nothing to do with the movie at all. The storyline with Homeboy being a user and abuser, taking advantage of someone suffering. It was just the mom and her art and then dying with the snakes. Like, so much was going on. None of it made genuine sense and it just conflicted with each other. Doing too much. Trying to give everyone a whole lot of screen time. And including Dolores, like that whole part where she puts herself together and just kills Danny DeVito out of nowhere. Like, why? Put that into doing something better for the movie. And I apologize. I'm just genuinely kind of disappointed and upset. I didn't expect it to be phenomenal, a game changer, but I expected a good movie, and I didn't get that. I was delivered a mediocre mess that is hoping nostalgia, which it seems like it is, would make it money. And again, it seems like nostalgia is making it mad money. Cool. That's not a successful movie. I don't care if the movie makes billions and billions and billions of dollars. That doesn't make it a good movie to me. A good movie is something I want to rewatch, something I want to have a conversation about, I want to recommend to people. This movie, wait till it's on Max. We're assuming it's streaming there. Wait till it's streaming, then watch it. It is not worth going to the movies. Honestly, all that being said, the thing that really kind of put it over the top for me on why I just dislike this movie is the wedding sequence where they're trying to play back the music with MacArthur Park, great song, and he's forcing them to sing. The music, I couldn't hear it. Like, it was so low, like volume wise, it was low. Like, I can see them mouthing it and it just sounded distorted. It wasn't clear like the original. That to me feels like a technical error. Tim Burton, this team of movie doers, creators, they've all been doing it, to my knowledge, for years. Tim Burton, obviously. But the people attached to this are professionals. They create greatness. It felt like a technical error made it into the final cut. I could barely hear the song. And it would come in and out. Parts where it was really clear, parts where it was like muffled or distorted. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, why can't first off, I love the song, but why can't I hear it? And it was a long sequence, and they were really just trying to catch you with nostalgia. They did it before. We're gonna do it again. Have them dance with each other. It's uncontrollable. The cherry on top of what made me sad, at the end when they're saying Beetlejuice to make him go away, he didn't say or do nothing. You know how in the last one he was like, zipper on the mouth or a plate on the mouth. Like he was stalking people. This one they're like Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, no. And then Beetlejuice, and he's just like, no. I was like, bro, he just stood there and watched. What, did y'all watch the first movie? Yeah, like y'all know what y'all did with this character before? I don't know. Like I was like, what are y'all doing? This feels so just blatantly lazy. That being said, if you loved it, let me know. Maybe you can convince me, but it was a letdown. I wouldn't recommend going to see it. Wait till it's streaming to watch it. But it's a lackluster remake that never should have been made in my sense, because I genuinely love the first one. And it's still not even my favorite Tim Burton movie, but it's a good movie. I like characters in it, blah, blah, blah. This kind of just impedes on that movie. Like, it just damages the Beetlejuice film. However, want to hear your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. If you agreed, if you disagree, let me know. I definitely want to chat with you about it. But until next time, stay safe, be well. Y con mucho amor. Adios.